We're going to get started here in a little bit, but before we do, be sure to check out my record label, which is anthillrecordings.bandcamp.com. This is the best way to support what I do here on this channel. You can go there and pick up something by Demonic Sweaters or Minnesota or basically anything on the entire label. We sell CDs, vinyl, t-shirts, and lots of cool merch that you can check out there, so that's anthillrecordings.bandcamp.com. Oh, by the way, did you know that I teach drum lessons? If you're interested in learning more about drum lessons, message me on Instagram at demonic_sweaters. Did you know that almost all of Demonic Sweaters music is available on all the streaming services? You can check it out there if you don't want to buy something. By the way, have you subscribed yet? Please do. Do you want to try to play drums to some of these songs by yourself? You can pick up drumless versions of all of these songs you hear on my streams on the drumless library, which is available at anthillrecordings.bandcamp.com. It currently has 33 songs for only $15. Each song has the BPM and the time signature listed, so all you have to do is drop them into your DAW of choice, and you can play along just like I do on these streams. That's only $15 for 33 songs. That's a lot of content to practice to. You can also pick up individual songs for $1 a piece, but I highly recommend picking up the full version because every time I add new content to the drumless library, you'll get that 100% for free. All you have to do is return to anthillrecordings.bandcamp.com and you can download all the new songs once you purchase the full-length version. Again, you can pick up the drumless library at anthillrecordings.bandcamp.com. It's available exclusively there and only there. And please stay tuned. Today's stream will be starting shortly. Welcome to another Demonic Sweaters live stream. We're going to get started here in a little bit, but before we do, be sure to check out my record label, which is anthillrecordings.bandcamp.com. This is the best way to support what I do here on this channel. You can go there and pick up something by Demonic Sweaters or Minnesota or basically anything on the entire label. We sell CDs, vinyl, t-shirts, and lots of cool merch that you can check out there, so that's anthillrecordings.bandcamp.com. Oh, by the way, did you know that I teach drum lessons? If you're interested in learning more about drum lessons, message me on Instagram at demonic_sweaters. Did you know that almost all of Demonic Sweaters music is available on all the streaming services? Alrighty, everybody. Might as well get on here early today. Hey, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. How's everybody doing today? FC2. I'm doing very well myself. And a little hot, actually. Why is my mic cutting out? Let's see what's going on there. Test, test, test. Hold on a second. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, it's like right on my face now. But whatever. I think that's probably better than before. Checking out these new ddrum noise isolation headphones here today. I just got these for my birthday. My sister bought them for me. So we'll see how these are. I'll give a full review on them here a little bit later. I do have some thoughts on them. But the noise isolation of them is quite good. Like, you really can't hear, like, I don't even have them up very loud, but I really can't hear myself hitting the drums, like, at all, like, over these, or inside of these things. And Raider says, happy birthday. Thanks. Thanks, Raider. And Guy, hey there, everybody. Reread, and who else is here? Guy, Reread, yeah, and Brian Raider. So, thanks to all you guys for coming on again here today. A couple of things I just want to talk about here at the beginning of the stream. I'm probably going to be doing a little bit of a shorter one today. Well, maybe. We'll see how I feel as I go. Because I actually did get the booster shot, the COVID booster shot. Last week I was talking about where I wasn't sure if I wanted to get it, or maybe I was leaning towards not getting it. But I ended up getting it on Sunday because, you know, I mean, just, I don't know. I kept thinking, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And really, it was so easy for me to get. It was like my doctor is like on the same block as the school, or it's like a block away from where I work, where I teach. And so basically, I just walked down there, like in between students, and got it on Sunday. And Guy, thanks for the happy birthday wishes. But I got it on Sunday, and yesterday I pretty much felt like crap, like pretty much all day. But today I'm mostly better. My arm is still quite sore here, and other than that, I mean, I just feel a little bit weak, but I'm pretty much better now, I think. It wasn't quite as bad as the second shot for me. I don't know. Maybe it was, but it was in a different way. But also maybe that's because I got like the second, or the first two doses I got were the Pfizer, and this one was the Moderna. So the second dose of the Pfizer shot made me super sick. Like, I felt really bad from that one. Like, super, like, a lot of chills and body aches. And I remember I slept, like, really miserably that night and felt pretty bad the next day. But then it went away. And then with this one, it felt similar, but I don't think I got as many chills, but maybe a little bit more body aches. So, I don't know. It was, like, better in some ways and worse in some other ways. Who knows? But, yeah, anyway, getting better now. So, is that why you have a finger growing out of your forehead? Yeah, probably. No, so far so good. So, anyway, what should I play here? I programmed some new kits in the TD-11 to try to, you know, I improved upon the ones that I already had, and then I also, like, you know, added some new ones that I'm going to use with different songs in here. Hopefully I can remember which ones I use with which song, which I'm not totally, you know, this is only the second time using this module, so I don't really know. So let's go ahead and start off with something. How about Castle? That was the only one that I practiced today. So let's do that one. And I was using this kit, which is just called Vintage. So, and I had a Vintage set up on the TD6 too. So kind of based it on that. Anyway, this is Castle, and this is off of 2016's. Oh wait, I need to put on I was using the wrong camera there. No wonder why. I was like, why does this look weird? But I need to put on my scene switcher. I was going to say the song that I'm about to play is called Castle, and it's on Tracker Adjust from 2016. All right, started the scene switcher, and I'm going to go ahead and play the song. So here we go. Alrighty, that was Castle off of my 2016 Tracker Adjust album. Tracker Adjust, actually it's like an EP. Tracker Adjust was called Tracker Adjust because all the songs that I made on that album were all created in tracker programs. Tracker programs are like old, basically music creation programs like Fast Tracker, Pro Tracker, Milky Tracker is a more modern one. So anyway, that's why that whole album is kind of like chiptune sounding stuff that I played live drums over. So that's why it's called that. Anyway, let's read some comments here. Funky says, Guy, thanks Guy. And dancing, cool. Were you literally dancing? That would be cool. And Raider says, sounded great. Thanks, Raider. Thanks so much. Sophisticated Groove says, Guy, thank you. If you want to hear the original version and video of me playing that song, like when I first recorded it on acoustic drums, it's on my channel. You can just search it up, Castle, Demonic Sweaters Castle. It's on there. It was a pretty long time ago now. Let me switch sticks. I'm using these right now. I tried these. These are very cheap, inexpensive sticks. They're On Stage brand. That you can get on Amazon for really cheap, like a box of like 12 pairs for like $24. So they're basically like $2 a piece. But I buy these for my students. They're not bad, but they're just very light. Like these are supposedly 2Bs, but they feel like a 7A because they're made out of maple. So they're really light, but they have a nylon tip and they're generally straight, not warped sticks and seem like pretty well made. And they feel good, but just a little bit on the light side. So I'm going to switch back to these Zildjian Anti-Vibe 5Bs. Yeah, it's a little better. I wish I'd bought these with a nylon tip, though, just for electronic drum sake. I think it's a little safer to have a nylon tip in there, or on there, in case you get a chipped tip. It could mess up your meshed head. That's why I wanted to use those other ones, but so far these are okay, so I think I should be fine. Anyway, let's move on to the next one here, and I'm going to go ahead and do Insect Politics again. I played that last week, but I want to try it again because I think I fixed or improved upon my TD-11 kit for it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And that one's, plus it's just a lot of fun to play. So yeah, the headphones are working good though. Like I said, I do have some thoughts on them, but I am going to save them, for the full review. Well, I might as well give you guys some of the thoughts. Like sound quality, I think is mediocre. But, for this type of thing, what I'm doing here, I think they work really well. And they're well made. Like, the cables are really nice. And, like, they seem like a really durable, like, hard plastic. And, they feel comfortable. But just, they don't sound as good as the Samsung ones I was using previously. But those Samsung ones, you can totally hear, hitting the drums. So, anyway, like I said, I'll do a full review on these probably tomorrow. But let's go ahead and play Insect Politics. So, here we go. Oh, Guy says his favorite sticks are the Regal Tip 2B. Yeah, Regal Tips are good. I haven't tried some of those in a long time. Maybe I should buy another pair pretty soon. Dropped a stick right at the end there. I think that's the first time I've ever dropped a stick on one of these streams. Pretty amazing, actually, now thinking about it. Ooh, nakedhd.xyz says online strips without clothing. Wow, look at that. What a great comment. That's weird, though, that they were able to get that spam through like that. Let's go ahead and ban. Okay, banned. Lots of spam comments there. But anyway, yeah, that was still went pretty well, I think, until the end. But I don't even think it messed me up too much dropping the stick there. I was like basically on the last fill. Was I gonna? Oh, let me read these comments here. The thing I can't stand about this mic is every time I breathe, it sounds like Darth Vader. I'm like, or like a pervert on a prank phone call. Coolness Plus says Guy and Raider FPV. This has an outer space vibe to it. Thanks, Raider. Groovy baby, dig it. And yeah, that one is one of my favorite ones to play. It's got a fun groove to it. Plus, having that dual snare set up is also a lot of fun. Having this over here, and I think it sounds more accurate now than it did last week. Last week, this one was like way too muffled sounding. Like I like that one to be like really like metallic and like boing. Luke, I am your drummer. Says reread. Let me have a drink of coffee. Starting to feel pretty good. My arm is actually, the more I'm playing, the less sore my arm is actually feeling. So that's a good thing. And I don't know if I mentioned that, but this time around the shot, man, my arm was so sore I couldn't even sleep on that side when I was trying to sleep. Thomas says, sounds great. Thanks, Thomas. Yeah, I spent another full day just programming this thing, getting some sounds, and I'm really happy with it. It really sounds nice, the TD-11. Okay, so what am I... Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to do 11 because I programmed a sound. Which one was it? Here we go. So yeah, I want to play 11, which is a lot of fun for me to play too. And I have a sound here that I programmed pretty much just for it, even though I can use this in other stuff too. But when I tried it in 11, I was really happy with the way it sounded in there. So anyway, this is 11, and this is off of In Depth, and a long, slow, chill song in 11/8. And one of my, it's really mellow and like, you know, slow, but I just think it's a lot of fun to play because just the rhythms in there, you know, being in 11/8 is just, you know, and the way that it's arranged and having the sparseness of the drums is just, I don't know. I always find it interesting to play this one. What kind of kick drum pedal? It's a PDP 502 or something like that. I can't remember the model number. I always forget. It's something like that. It's like the dual chain PDP, which is pretty good. I've had it for a long time. I've talked about that before. But I kind of want to get something new. Actually, I've been looking at like some Mapex ones and some Tama ones, just because I feel like the hinge on this is finally starting to feel a little like rough, like not super smooth. Like, so I kind of want to get something new to, I mean, I could probably replace the hinge, which I'll probably do that anyways, but yeah, just like, I don't know, maybe it's time to get a new bass drum pedal finally. Anyway, so here we go. This is 11, and Reed says it's one of his favorites, so that's nice. Thank you. That was the song 11, in case you're just tuning in, off of the album In Depth by me, Demonic Sweaters. Whoa! Sorry, I accidentally started it again. But yeah, that one's a lot of fun to play. I mean, it's just it doesn't take a lot of energy, but it takes a lot of, what's the word? Selectiveness. Selectiveness? Is that a word? Anyway, I had to burp. Okay, let me read some comments here. Raider had to go to a meeting. Thanks for stopping by, though, Brian. And reread says, later, Raider, Guy. Impressive chops. Thanks, Guy. Thank you so much. Very chill says, reread, and Guy, indeed. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, as usual. I really do appreciate it. Oh, I should mention merch, which I've been forgetting to do a lot lately. Minnesota, my other project, if you like vinyl, you can pick up one of these, which is the first Minnesota, on 180-gram vinyl at anthillrecordings.bandcamp.com. It's only $10 postage paid, which is, or not postage paid, $10 plus postage. Or is it postage paid? I can't remember. It's $10. So you can pick that up there. You can also pick up mini CDs, such as Can You Draw Me by Demonic Sweaters on CD, which you can see right there. Oops. Right there. There's the back. There's the front. And then the second Minnesota, which is As the Sun Rises on Digipack CD. And this one looks really cool. So yeah, you can pick all those up. Plus, you can just, stream everything there, or, stream me on Spotify and all that stuff too. Follow me on Spotify. I'm up to 140 followers there. Trying to make it up to 200. If I could do that before the end of this year, that would be amazing. So if you have Spotify, follow me on there. That would be great. Yoel says, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, Yoel. Bro, are you playing electric kit with triggers? Yes. Well, it's an acoustic kit with triggers. But maybe that's probably what you meant. But yes, it's an acoustic Tama Club-Jam Mini with ddrum triggers on there, and a Roland TD-11 brain. Lemon cymbals, both are actually, everything's lemon except for the hi-hat, which is Roland VH-11. All right, so let's see. What am I going to play next? How about, let's do Megalithic Eyes. I haven't done that one in a very long time, thinking about it here. Maybe like since the very first streams is probably the last time I did that. I think this kit will probably be good in there. Let's see. Yoel says, can you connect the triggers at the Roland module directly? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, I mean, the Roland module has a snake, which goes to the triggers. And my toms, I'm using ddrum redshots. The snare drum actually is a Roland PD-120. But I have the Tama snare too. If you go back to my previous streams, I was using the Tama one for a while with a external trigger on it as well. But this one just performs a little better. And it's really nice to have like a really, really good performing snare drum. So I have a Roland snare here, and then on my kick drum, I built an internal trigger on that one, like out of some extra parts that I had for from Pintech stuff and things like that. So yeah, yeah. So Reread's taken off. Thanks, Reread, for coming by. And hopefully that answered your question, Yoel. But I'm going to play the song, and if you have anything else, I'll answer it when I get back. So this song is called, what did I say I was going to do? Megalithic Eyes. And this is off of the 2080s. So here we go. All right, that was Megalithic Eyes. Whoa! That always, I remember that from the last time I streamed that song. I forgot about that end. I always forget that there's an extra at the end there. Anyway, yeah, that was Megalithic Eyes off of the 2080s. Guy says it's been a real quality time. Thanks for the great performance, but I have to go rearrange my sock drawer. Oh, well, priorities, you know. Everybody has them. Let's see. Herbie Hancock Vibe says, Guy, before I went to go rearrange the socks. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know, I never thought of that, but I think maybe you're onto something there. A little bit. That song I did, all of the other parts, besides the drums, were created on a Yamaha TX81Z FM synthesizer. I think. Is that what it was? Yeah. It was definitely an FM synth. I think that was the one. I had it for a little while, and I was like, I'm just going to make a whole song on this thing. And that's what it was. And that album, the 2080s, like, basically what that album is a collection of songs that I made for YouTube videos that I just had over, like, kind of, you know, just accumulated over a period of time. Because I had, that song was made as a demo for that synth. And there's a lot of stuff on there that, you know, I just had this folder of all these different songs that I'd made for various YouTube projects. And I was like, I think this is an album. So I just put them all together and released it like that. I have a couple albums like that. There's another one called In the Park that's also that kind of thing. And what else? I know there's at least one more. I think Sandra's Bullock, that's another one. It's like an EP. And yeah, they're basically just, you know, they were all YouTube stuff and then just accumulated enough to put together a full release. You know, that's what that is. So that's one way to record an album. Just make YouTube videos, and then you'll end up with enough songs to release an album. If you make your own music and videos. So, let's see. What is next? I'm starting to feel, actually playing is helping me feel a lot better than I did earlier today. Not that I felt horrible. Yesterday I felt kind of horrible, but today I'm feeling much better. And playing is really making me feel better. Just to mention the gear again, a couple of things. Gloves, Zildjian touchscreen drummer's gloves. These things are really great. You know, if you need to wear gloves, if you have really sensitive skin or dry skin, it's helpful to wear gloves. And that's why I wear these. And these are also really good because I can control all my computing stuff over here with the touchscreen fingertips on them. So those are great. Also using Zildjian sticks here, even though the logos wore off of them, but these are Zildjian Anti-Vibe 5B drumsticks, and these are great for electronic drums because they have this rubber core inside of them that you can kind of see it there. And the rubber core kind of sticks out when you get them, and all you have to do is just kind of jam it up in there because it kind of sucks with them sticking out because it catches on your pant legs and stuff. But if you jam it in there, then it no longer does that. But what that does, it absorbs some of the shock from hitting things like rubber pads, which really can start to, you know, have a negative effect on your bones in your hands, you know, and your tendons and stuff if you're playing a lot of electronic drums. So I highly recommend these Zildjian Anti-Vibe sticks. Also, like I mentioned before, got the ddrum redshots on the toms, the ddrum headphones here I'm using. Big fan of the ddrum stuff. They've been in the electronic drum market for a really long time. Though they're not really, you know, they're not known, at least these days, known for releasing really, really amazing full kits. But they do a lot of cool, like, parts and accessories and stuff like that. Not that they don't have full kits. They have their hybrid set, which I've seen mixed reviews on those. But I wouldn't mind actually having one of those, though. If ddrum ever wants to send me one, You know, that would be, I would like to test one, you know, just to see how they are with like setting it up with a Roland module and stuff. Maybe they're pretty nice. They look cool. Got the Roland TD-11 module, Roland VH-11 hi-hats, all lemon 3-zone 16-inch ride, lemon 14-inch crashes, dual zone, and then a Pintec tube trigger over here on the right that I kind of had to put some Gorilla Tape on to keep the pad from coming off. Pintec stuff is made like not great. I don't know. They usually work pretty well, like Pintec stuff, but their quality is like, I've seen better. Yeah. But anyway, let's move on to something else. Let's do, how about, I want to try some of these other kits. So that was just, oh, I know what I can do. Let's do Mercury Werewolf, because I have a kit that's perfect for that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is called Mercury Werewolf. It's off of the 2018 album, Turn of the Scrocked. Here we go. Mercury Werewolf. Ow! Mercury Werewolf off of Turn of the Scroct. And Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance MBA says thumbs up coming INL. Or N. INL. In with an exclamation point. Thank you, Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance MBA. It's quite a mouthful of a name, but I really do appreciate it. That's awesome. And wow, dropped down to 2 viewers. Feeling real popular today. But no worries. It's fun to play regardless. Feeling good. Having a good time today. And I have a few more songs to play, I think. How long have I been doing this so far? Where's my duration? I don't have anything up here to show me. So if you're chatting on FC2 or Facebook, I can't see your chats. You pretty much have to be on YouTube or Twitch for me to see it. So if you're trying to chat with me on FC2 or Facebook, yeah, I can't see it. So come on to YouTube. It's just youtube.com/demonicsweaters. And if you want to send me a chat, you can there. Because it's just too many things to have on the screen at once. Facebook needs to integrate with Restream chat, and then, you know, everything else, like everything else does. So it's Facebook's fault, or Meta's fault. Anyway, they always, and another thing too is they always mute my videos after like streaming because of copyright violation, even though it's all my music. Like, and there's no way to like dispute it. Like in YouTube, you can, you know, that'll happen on YouTube sometimes too, but it's, you can just dispute it and say, oh, no, this is me. You know, I am Demonic Sweaters. You can check with the distributor, and then they'll fix it. But Facebook, I can't find any way to do that. If anybody knows of a way to do that, let me know, because it would be nice to have, like, you know, my actual music, you know, being on the videos that I perform on Facebook. That would be kind of a bonus. So let's see. What am I going to play next? That was another custom kit I made here on the Roland TD-11, and I called that one Dixo Bunny. It's from some old, that line, Dixo Bunny, is from some old movie that I can't remember what. I think it was a Robin Williams movie. Where he's saying something about disco bunnies, and there's this woman with like a, you know, like Spanish accent or something. She's like, what is Dixo Bunny? And I always thought that was really funny. And so that's why I call it, and plus I thought it sounded like a disco kit. Which, nice, I really like this snare. Let's see, Mountain Bushcrafter says, I have to say, you really helped me learn Neolis's kit. That's really cool, thank you. I appreciate it. I still recommend the Nitro to like almost all of my students. Anytime a parent is asking me, you know, like what kit to buy their kids, I always tell them to buy that one. Even though there are other electronic kits out there in the same price range, I still think that one is the best for the money, for that kind of money. Even though, you know, there's other ones that have like dual zone cymbals and stuff like that, but the thing is with the Nitro is it gives you a lot in the module. You know, it gives you like really, really reliable, like accurate triggering, which that's actually really important, because that was one of the things with the Donner kit is like, I don't think the triggering is very accurate on that thing. And the module I think sounds terrible, even though the rack is better and the cymbals are dual zone on the Donner, but it just doesn't have as good like all around as the Nitro. Anyway, let's see what else. Oh, let's do Ply, because I made a kit for that too. So let's do that one. Actually, I have a lot of kits I made here. Oh wait, no, not Ply. Form. That's what I was thinking of. And I'm curious to hear how this one will sound on there. I think it'll be good. So Form, this is off the newest album called Happy 99, which you can stream on Spotify. You can get it at anthillrecordings.bandcamp.com and all that stuff. So please follow me on Spotify or Apple Music if you use those, or whatever streaming service you use. Trying to get up to 200 followers on Spotify. Right now I have like 140, so let's try to get me up to 200 if you don't mind. That would be awesome. Try to get it. Try to get it. All right, here we go. This is called Ply. Form. And confusing my own songs. Wait, I keep using the wrong mouse too. I have two trackpads here. Where is it? Where is Form? Why can't I find it? Here somewhere. There it is. All right, here we go. Form off of Happy 99. Okay, that was Form off of Happy 99, and my spammer is back. I just blocked them. I don't know how they managed to come back. And why do I have two chats on the screen at the same time? That is strange. So let me try to fix that first off. Where is that even coming from? This streaming stuff is complicated. Okay, it's only on that scene. I'm not going to worry about it. Whatever. I'll figure that out later. Let me reban this person. I mean, does anybody... I mean, I don't understand why they even do this. Nobody's going to click that stuff. Like, literally nobody. They think it's hard to find porn on the internet. Not difficult. Nobody's gonna click a porn link out of YouTube, idiot. All right, let's do another song. Thanks to everybody out there. And Juice Jorno says, I'm impressed with the Nitro as an old guy getting back to the drums after decades away. Yeah, very cool. It was the first electronic kit that I bought, and I went crazy with it. I was playing a lot, and you know, that was what led me into, you know, building and customizing my own electronic kits, was getting that. And then I just wanted to explore a little bit more and get into, you know, doing my own thing. But it is a great first set, and if you're limited on space, you know, you can do a lot with it. It's really cool. I really like the expanded version that has, like, the extra tom and the extra cymbal. Like, I think that one's really good for the money, too. Need a drink of water. Okay, so I have a lot of songs. Oh, I never mentioned, I always forget to mention this, well, not always, but sometimes, that if you're interested in playing any of these songs, there's the drumless library at anthillrecordings.bandcamp.com. Right now, there's like 50 songs, 50 songs, drumless songs with BPM and time signatures all listed, and you can drop those into your DAW and play along. You can make up your own parts. And it's only $15 for all 50 songs. And each time I do an update, you'll get that for free. Like, it started out as like 20 songs, and it just keeps growing. So right now it's like 50. So it'll just continue to grow. The more songs I release and the more songs I make, you know, drumless versions to, I'll always put them on that library. You only have to buy it once. So check that out if you want to look for stuff to practice to and to try to play some of these songs yourself. It's there. Alrighty. What can we play next? What didn't I do last week? I actually can't remember. I haven't played Clean Money in a long time, but I don't have a good track record with that one on here. But maybe I'll try it. I think I can use this kit for it. Okay, let's go ahead and try it. This one's, I haven't even practiced this in months, so this may be terrible. I don't know. We'll see. But this one's in 7/8. It's a bit of a tough one to play. But maybe the new TD-11 sounds will inspire me enough to not mess up. So here we go. This one's called Clean Money. It's off the album 333, which came out a few months ago. And that one's actually, I think, my highest streamed album is 333. It seems like people really seem to resonate with that one. But anyway, here we go. This is called Clean Money. Alrighty, that was Clean Money off of 333. Velcro said, "This is tight. I forgot I was listening to a live performance for a minute." Oh, thank you so much. That's really nice. I was reading that comment and I was thinking, I was like, oh, thanks. And then at the end there, when I was reading it, I kind of screwed up. Well, it wasn't like really bad, but still, I was like, oh, is it tight? And then I mess up. That's what happens. You start overthinking. Main lesson of drumming. Don't overthink. Don't even think. Like, you just don't think when you play the drums. I always, when I'm teaching, because it's a weird thing. You want to teach students how to read and how to think about drums, but then you want to tell them not to think when they're playing the drums. So it's like this thing. I mean, it's like that with all instruments. Like, you basically have to think in the beginning, like when you're figuring stuff out. And then once you have it figured out, then you kind of just let your body do it. Like, you don't think about it anymore. If you think too much, then yeah, it'll just mess you up. And you don't feel it as much, too, if you're constantly thinking. Like, I mean, I do like, when I'm playing stuff that I'm not familiar with and I have, like, a chart in front of me, like, I'll be reading and playing at the same time. And though I can do it, it's not, it's definitely not, like, I'm not feeling it 100% when I'm doing it like that. Unless it's like, something, sometimes I'll have something where I'm just looking for the changes, and then I can kind of feel it out more and just sort of count and know where I am in the music and not really, like, totally read every little note, Anyway, Velcro says, thinking while playing messes me up 100% of the time for sure. Yeah, it does. It's just not, you don't want to do it. You just try not to do it. Alrighty, let's do something else. How about, since I'm on the wide kit here, how about, oh, you know what? I haven't done Close to Me in a long time. Let's do that one, because that'll work with this drum kit too. And that's also off of 333. And that one's like, I know I've had good feedback on that song too. People like that one. So anyway, let me have a drink of coffee first and then we'll play it. Oh, there's something I wanted to show you guys too. Give me 1 second. If you ever want to clean black electronic cymbals, I found this stuff. It's called Liquid Performance Premium Matte Finish Cleaner, Detailer, and Protectant. I think it's for cars or something. And it works so well on the cymbals. So I don't know if you can tell, but I just cleaned all my cymbals with this stuff. I originally bought this for a laptop I had that had a black matte finish. And, I used it to clean the black matte finish on the laptop, and it worked really well for that. And then I was like, the other day, I was like, I wonder if that stuff will work on the cymbals. And it did, and it worked great. Like, actually, all this marking on here is new since I cleaned it. But everything else, you can tell they look much cleaner than they did last week. So, yeah, this stuff's pretty good. I should make a video on that, too. All right, so what did I say? Close to Me. This is Close to Me, also off of 333. right, that was Close to Me off of 333. And that was fun. I thought the VH-11 sound, or VH-11, TD-11, I keep getting those two things confused. TD-11 sounded really good in there. It fit perfectly. It sounded almost like when I recorded it originally with the acoustic, which is on my channel if you want to hear that. I did it with a vintage Pearl drum kit originally, but that's not on the album. The TD6 is on the album. Excuse me. Out of breath. Velcro says, oh, no, I already read that. Mark Harrison, hey, what up? I'm super late today. No problem, Mark. Thanks for coming by. Really do appreciate it. Velcro says, thanks. Thinking while playing messes me up. I already read that. And Ruth Short says, vasf.tech. Is that spam or is that some reference that I'm not getting? Either way, thanks for the comment. Well, not if it's spam. No thanks for that. All right, let's play something else. And then I know I said this was going to be short today, but I'm feeling pretty good, so I'm going to keep going. Maybe go a couple more songs here. Alex Kravd says, hi there. Hi, Alex. Thanks for coming on the stream and hanging out and chatting and watching. I really do appreciate it. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Let's see, what song? Do I want to push my luck and try Helicopter Cop? I've never done that one perfectly on a stream. Never. Should I? Sure. Let's try it. I'm going to push my luck. So this is Helicopter Cop. It's off of Polybius 2017. Here we go. Well, my reputation of, or my legacy of never playing that one perfectly on the stream continues because I screwed it up. It was really good up until like the last transition after the bridge back to the chorus. And then I kind of train wrecked it. But it was really good up until that point. Maybe I'll try it again like a little bit later. If I don't know. I don't know if I'm up for a twofer today. Next week. It was very close though. Man, one of these days. I don't know why that one's so hard. It's the transition coming out of that back into the... Let me try that. See, I did it just fine right there, but for some reason when I get in the song, I like trip out on it. I was thinking too much. All right, let's do... At least I got clean money good that time. How about Antimatter Is? Do I have a kit for Antimatter Is, though? I don't know if I do. I'm not sure any of these are good for that. Would that be good? Nah, too weird. I don't know if I have... maybe the one that I just used. Nah, it's not deep enough. That might work. All right, let's try it. We'll do Antimatter Is off of Turn of the Scrocked. Here we go. Alrighty, that was Antimatter Is off of Turn of the Scroct. Got a little mixed up on the arrangement there a little bit, but I think I saved it for the most part. What else is next? Or what's next? Maybe I should just do one more. It's been a pretty long stream already. And where do I see? Oh, an hour and a half already. That's what it is. I forgot where to actually see the length, but it's right there in the middle of the page, middle of the screen. All right, let's do one more. What's a good one to close with? How about should I do 333? Or should I do, I haven't done that many new ones today. How about Bashlight? Let's do Bashlight. Okay, this is Bashlight. It's off of Happy 99. It's going to be the last song of the day. So here we go.
Wake up, Nyla. Our sisters are awake. They're hungry. You have slept enough.
All right, that was Bashlight off of Happy 99. Happy 99 is the latest full-length album. Every song on it is named after a computer virus, including the album title, Happy 99. And the spammer is back. NakedHD.xyz. They just keep creating new accounts. That's really annoying. I don't understand how... I don't know. YouTube seems to be losing its battle against hackers and you know, scripts and things like that, which in the past it seemed like they used to be really good at it, but now they're getting through somehow. Velcro says, awesome performance. Thanks for streaming today. Thank you. I really appreciate you coming by, and everybody who was here hanging out and chatting with me and just watching and hanging out, and anybody who's watching this in the future. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon and everything. And follow me on Spotify. Just search Demonic Sweaters. There's also links down in the description for like all the stuff that I have and, you know, everything I talked about here today. And yeah, so there's going to be a couple. Well, let's see. There'll be a stream next week, and then is there 2 more? I can't remember if there's 2 more before I take a break or 1 more. But pretty soon I'll be taking a break for the holidays, but not too long. It'll be like 2 weeks. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you all really soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.